So today we're going to show you how you can get deeper entrenched into your customers. Budgets are being cut everywhere. How often do you hear, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, our budgets are being cut, no, that's no longer in our IT budget, we've got to do this. Well, what if you could show them how to cut those budgets and give them the most powerful solution in the world, creating additional revenues, driving down costs, because everybody wants that today. Okay, especially, are there any financial people sitting in this room? Anybody? Okay, the financial people want to hear driving down costs, cost savings, improving revenues, improving productivity, etc., etc. So let me share with you how we can make additional revenue and make your customers super impressed with furthering your relationships, entrenching yourselves into your customers, because today it's all about retention, retention, retention. Okay, how much does it cost to get that customer in the first place? Can you afford to lose that customer? Okay, can you afford it? And somebody else, trust me, you all know this, is knocking on those doors. So you need to keep up to date with your customers constantly, in their faces, building relationships. Hey, Rian. We chose Juniper as our partner of choice because of the technology that they just do things a whole lot differently at a whole lot more cost-effective pricing on your network. We were super excited about this, and we decided this would be our partner of choice. Okay, so well done, Doug. Woo! Okay, the other reason why we did this is because a lot of our partners are not networking experts. They are CRM companies. They are old legacy PABX companies who do not understand IP at all. Okay, so when we moved from, when we went into the convergence side, the networking companies were the first people to adopt IP technology quickly because they understood it. So we are here today to learn how you can actually have a better network, better communications, because you've got to keep on top of your game. Okay, you've got to keep on top of your game. Why are you paying such high costs for technology that is not working for you? So a little bit of background. I'm not going to bore you with too much details, but just so that you know, we haven't been here since yesterday. Okay, so ScopServ South Africa, we've been in the market for 10 years. So we didn't open up yesterday. We actually came into the market before Telkom were even deregulated. So when we used to go to customers, it was like, IP what? Scop how? You know, we were the first we were the pioneers to bring one of the first IP systems into the country. Okay, and then everybody else just followed suit. Right, so what is ScopServ? ScopServ is a graphical user interface, and we include a whole bunch of things. So it manages an open source platform, phone users, the ScopServ call recording, fax server, endpoint automatic provisioning system, unified voicemail, text messaging, and other business critical applications. What we also have today is we're going to have a speaker speaking on integration. Every single person now, and it's end user driven, is asking for integration. If you cannot integrate, don't bother. People are wanting to make this happen. ScopServ is one of the easiest systems to integrate into seamlessly. I know this seems so cliche, you've heard, seamless integration, but we seriously have got it right. ScopServ is way more than a PABX. It's a central communications platform encompassing your IP PABX, full call center, unified messaging, IVR, recording, integration of the recordings into a third-party application. Okay, so you can see over here, we didn't ever plan on it, but we somehow, because of our technology, landed up in a lot of emergency services. So we've got First Road Assist, we've got Bidvest Protea Coin, we've got suicide lines like Hello. Some of them aren't even on here because we cannot go and put every single customer onto this whole slide thing. But we're dealing with mission critical call centers, even water services. We're dealing with ambulance services. If you cannot get through to a call center because somebody's dying on the side of the road, there's going to be a problem, and a serious problem. So the reason why I've put those up there is just to show off the stability and the redundancy of these systems. It is incredibly powerful. Coin security, again, security services, securing your businesses. Coin are more involved in the corporate security services on armed response. And if you cannot get through to what, if they don't call it a call center, it's a control center, that's going to be a problem. So what we're showing off here in ScopServ is the redundancy features within the system, as well as the stability of the system. You can't have a wobbly system when you are running emergency services. You cannot afford it. They will literally, instead of that person dying on the side of the road, come and kill me, okay? Because they've got high service level agreements. So that's to show off the stability and the type of redundancy you can actually build within a software-based system. So what we've done, ported all those analog numbers, besides cost saving, which is kind of almost like a given, right? So we've ported all those numbers into the internet service provider, created an MPLS VPN, put the ScopServ into the data center, and they're all connecting up in one central solution. We can manage them, drive productivity, improve productivity, sorry, and drive down costs. And that's what we want to do. How much are we hearing all the time? Can't afford it, budgets are cut, all these kind of things. So why are we going to spend money on either archaic systems because we don't understand what's available, or branded systems that cost you a fortune? Instead of FX Africa, they are the foreign exchange currency companies situated all over the country in all your little remote areas throughout South Africa, looking after our tourists when they need to do foreign exchange. Now there's only one person sitting in each office. One. Are we going to go put an entire expensive PBX down there? No. Even the little PBXs that go for 10 or 7 grand, no, we just put IP handsets down, we connect them into the cloud. Now that particular client had analog lines all over the countryside, ported them into the internet service provider's network, okay, with an MPLS VPN, and they're running voice over IP right throughout the whole group. And we've even got their service sitting in the ISP. It's not even on premise. So there's so many ways of skinning a cat here and adding value to a customer. Now, what do you think happened in those organizations? So now our biggest success cases over the last, I'd say 2 years, hey Doug, are our VM installations. What does that mean? No hardware. We have Gijs at the back that's looking at putting his entire system onto a VM solution at the moment. So all we do is take resources off your VM machine and plug all your branches onto the VM. No more hardware costs from our side. Don't need that. We've put Coin, we've put FAM, we're about to go with Gijs. Who else have we done? We've done a lot of, VM is kind of just like the obvious thing to do. You need to fall into it, okay. All right. So let's actually hear what some of our customers have to say.
Dealing with small to medium businesses, we are looking for a technology partner that has the same level of customer service and technology values that we have. ScopServ offers all of these in a simple, easy to use package, which is cost effective. And the after-sales service and maintenance costs of this system is way below what competitors out there are offering.
The benefits of ScopServ for solidarity is tremendous. Our member satisfaction survey went up from 75% and it improved to 87%. We had a 14% higher retention rate. And then we are the port of call in solidarity at the moment. Our calls improved from 22,000 to 43,000 a month.
Real-time display systems can improve the service levels and the overall efficiency of your call center by conveying real-time statistics to your agents concurrently. ScopServ collects real-time data from a single or multi-site ACD and other sources and relays this information to your call center staff.
Our real-time monitor is our way to manage the calls in the call center. And what the monitor shows us is how many callers are in the queue, how many callers are helped immediately, what the percentage of answering calls in each queue are, and if the call is waiting, we can actually put them on the second queue for them to be helped immediately. What we see there is the percentage of success of answering the calls. We also see what the agents are busy with. Are they just waiting for calls? Did they pause?
ScopServ provides easy access to the Integration Software Development Kit, or SDK, which allows third-party programs to seamlessly integrate with ScopServ, where incoming call pops, predictive dialers, extension assistants, custom reports, or even billing engines can communicate directly through the ScopServ API interfaces.
We integrated very, very quickly. We set up our CRM from conceptualizing what we wanted from CRM to delivering. We had a system installed and running within 6 weeks. And then to integrate totally into ScopServ took us a total of, it was a long, long time. I think it was a total of about a day. And we were fully integrated into ScopServ. So the integration was extremely easy and just made, it's almost like our CRM system and ScopServ were made for each other.
In the South African market, specifically where I operate as a reseller, I find it extremely useful because it matches what the usual requirements are from customers, which is a pricing requirement. Is it affordable? Yes, it is affordable. You know, does it deliver with relative ease? Yes, it does. Does integration happen quickly? You know, do you have rapid integration to get it live and running? Yes, it answers that and it ticks that box as well. So definitely it does add value to my customers.
Well, with ScopServ, from an IT perspective, we have seen a huge improvement in our turnaround time. ScopServ, it's easy to manage and implement. So anybody who has never even used a telephone system before, they'll be able to use ScopServ.
What can ScopServ do to evolve your business? Because you need, if you're not keeping up with the times, you're wasting money. I'm telling you right now. Okay, all features built into one single platform. Plus, we integrate. Easy, reliable, scalable, robust, efficient, evolved, and economical. I heard Percy speaking earlier on about those exact things that you're looking for. Okay. So, and we can really do it at a very affordable rate. We don't lock you into proprietary. We've got Centec here today. They've done the same thing. We don't lock you into proprietary lockdown systems that cost a whole lot of money and can integrate into nothing. Or if you want something extra, 10 users for a call center, oh, R1 million, really? I don't think so. And it can do half of what our thing can do, or our solution can do, not thing. Sorry, don't know where that came from. So you've got investment protection by regular feature updates. Okay, so who knows, who was in the days around when DOS was around, before Microsoft? There we go, Ross. Who else? Who else? Yay, right. And when Microsoft started, teeny weeny little feature list. Okay, that was ScopServ. We started with like 3 items. Hey, okay, we can do this. All right. Now today we've got a 60-page, and Rian's telling me to hurry up. You can't talk so long. We can only say so much. I'm going, well, there's so much to say. Okay, so it's constantly growing, and we're constantly getting updates. All right. What I love to say is we fit into your business, not you fit into ours. Okay. How many times have you wanted a change on a piece of software and you go, no, I don't want to buy some shares in your company. I just want to change a feature here. Okay, not with us. We fit in with you. Okay, not you with us. How many people are losing money because customers are fibbing? Or your staff are fibbing? We have had numerous instances where our call recording on our system, when I've fretted about something and Doug says, we record our calls. Oh yes, thank the Lord. Okay, and I've been able to prove 40,000, sometimes 50,000 Rand losses that we would have had to incur because we've got somebody at a supplier talking rubbish. Well, this is what you said. How about that? Can I have that? The minute you announce, welcome to ScopServ South Africa, please note, our calls are recorded for quality purposes. Your customer behavior changes like that. Your staff internal behavior changes like that. People start behaving themselves. They think twice before they lie. They think twice before they scream or shout. Maybe me not, but okay. Right, so what have you heard today? You've heard it's an IPPBX with every single feature you could possibly dream of. Okay? If you can think it, it can do it. We've got call recording built in, not a separate device, separate item, and then it integrates seamlessly. Okay? Improving your business productivity. Unlimited feature, voicemail, conference rooms. We haven't even touched on that yet. Remote management, we spoke about this. The reason why I stuck my team here today is to show you how easy this is. If you had to phone one of them, Tamisha or Nichelle would answer outside. Okay. Billing, telephone management, CRM integration of database applications. It's a VoIP gateway, it's a SIP, you know. Unlimited auto attendance and IVR menus. Here's a huge big differentiator. You are paying, we licensing it on a device, whereas a lot of people are licensing on it feature-wise. So they might come and tell you all this wonderful stuff and missing half of it. Okay, and then they're gonna say, oh, well, how many voicemails would you like? Oh, it's a license per that. Would you like the call center function? Which most of them don't have. There's extra licensing for that. And by the time you're finished, you're coughing licensing. You're just coughing and coughing licensing. We've forklifted quite a lot of systems because of that exact reason, because the long-term cost of ownership is just endless. Okay.
So, so basically, we are a Montreal-based software company and the owner of ScopTel IPPBX. Everybody refer a product to ScopServ. ScopServ is the company name, and ScopTel IPPBX is the product name that include all the different features that you see over there that's been developed over the years. I'll try not to bore you too much with history, but history is you have to know where you come from to see where you're going in the future. So it's been a long road so far, but a very interesting one. So basically, inception year was about 2003, where we started, me as an IT guy, seeing the VoIP coming into my clients' cables. I said, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So basically, I just learned everything about VoIP. And by September of 2003, we started the first official team to start building that wonderful product and beginning this awesome journey that is now what it is. So basically, today in 2015, looking over 1,500 to 1,800 clients worldwide, about 180 to 200,000 users managed. So we are covering quite a good, solid base, so we can say that the solution is ready to deploy very, very, very tremendously. In order to accomplish the growth that we want to achieve, we need people like yourself, and the goal that we want to attain in the next 5 years, so by 2020, the goal is to set over 2,500 active clients, managing over 350,000 users. So just to give you a few examples of what we're going to see in the next 2 years out of ScopServ, ScopTel, which is the product and the development side that will be done in South Africa. We're going to see some outbound dialing for the ACDs. Okay, this is something that we are putting in place right now, right? Well, very shortly. Multi-device extensions. We don't have that today. I'm foreseeing that to have one extension being able to manage 3 different products. You got your hard phone, you got your cell phone, and you may have your cell phone on your desktop as well. So ScopServ will provide, most probably within the next, I would say, couple of weeks, not bad, with a multi-device extension feature that will be very, very much appreciated by your clients. Continuous SIP quality monitoring with reports and alerting, which is very, very, very important for our clients, as you have to be made aware of what's going on your network, on your system, on your telephony system, especially because it's one of the kind of important piece of what you need. You have your accounting system, you have your telephony systems. Without that, well, you can't talk to your client and you can't give your refund to your government. But then again, integration, we're gonna push that word integration, and I'm gonna talk again about integration. Okay, it's very important. ScopServ is it has a very open, I'm gonna say a very open heart. Okay, we welcome integration. We built the system to integrate with other companies. Your clients have spent tons of money in getting their CRM functioning, their ERPs, anything that can make their businesses better. Do that. So for you guys, you know your clients, but you don't always know what kind of features you can tell them. So it's our business, it's our job, it will be our job to provide you with the right information at the right time with regular notes that you will receive on, did you know that you can do that? And most of the time you will face reality and say, Mr. Client, did you know that? You will pass that along to your client. So it's gonna be great.
So let's have some final words of what these very same customers have to say.
I've had a lot of experience in the last 10 years around this type of integration. I have never seen anything that's been so easy to integrate.
You can have unique, really unique solutions for your unique problems in a call center, which is always difficult as no call center is the same.
It means a lot to our business. It is critical to our business and our operations because it is the star product for our business.
ScopServ is value for money.
What I love to say is with ScopServ, if you can think it, ScopServ can probably do it.